50 hours now until the state budget is due.
Lawmakers are playing the waiting game right now as the governor meets with the leaders of both houses behind closed doors.
Let's go to our Capitol reporter, Kimberly Howard, who's live outside the Assembly chamber. Kimberly, how close are politicians to reaching a deal?
Well, you know, Cody, it's really unclear at this point because just in the last 10 minutes, the Assembly adjourned. You can see behind me the chamber here emptying out. The Senate also adjourned just in the last 30 minutes or so. Several lawmakers telling me beforehand that they were hoping that these budget bills could be printed by the end of the night so they could actually read them. It's unclear whether that would still happen, but I've talked to several lawmakers who are saying they're going home for the day. So not much in the way of passing legislation happening the rest of the day. Both houses started session around 3 o'clock. And they did pass some smaller bills, but the budget is what everyone, of course, is waiting for, especially since it includes several hot-button issues, including minimum wage and paid family leave. Both issues the governor says legislative leaders have reached a general agreement on, although we haven't seen the specifics on those deals yet because the budget bills, again, have not been printed. Now, by law, all budget bills must quote age for 3 days before they are voted on. That means that the deadline passed on that early this morning. So in order for this budget to pass on time before the start of the fiscal year, the governor must use messages of necessity. It's a practice that's used often, but not without controversy.
I would have preferred not to have that, but I understand that we are trying to get it done. So I respect that the negotiations. I'd rather get a better budget, even if we have to do it very late.
So again, the lawmakers, at least the rank and file lawmakers, they are basically playing the waiting game for the next few days until they hear some more from the leaders. Again, the budget deadline is at midnight on April 1st, so just about 54 hours to go now. Cody?
Kimberly, you know, you see some measured patience exercised by those politicians, at least on camera when they're talking to you. How are they reacting to this delay? Because really, as you say, it is a game of wait and see.
Yeah, that's definitely the case. And some of them are actually complaining about the budget process in general this year, saying that surprisingly, with these two new leaders in their spots atop of both the Senate and the Assembly, it's actually been a bit more opaque, this whole process. They want some more insight on what's going on behind closed doors, and that's not happening. We'll have much more on that coming up at 6:30. But for now, we're live at the Capitol. Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, Kimberly.